Guys, how you doing? This is Keith from the pub. Um, I'm here to talk a little bit about my channel first. My channel's is called The Woke at Yen.io. The channel is really about finding a key to unlock the chain. And when you unlock the chain, allow one to be awakened, right? So therefore, you can be woke. And every month, I would like to have one key that helps people unlock their chain. And one of the keys that I have identified is health and how to use your fat, right? How to be healthy. And I love my buddy. I saw his video. My buddy Hafi right here. He's awesome. Okay, and I totally agree with it. And among a bunch of us, we started this experiment with our body, right? And we're gonna basically do ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. And the combination of both is profoundly powerful. And I can attest that myself. I want to give the floor to my buddy Hafid, because he will definitely be one of my highlight and my channel as one of the key to be healthy.
Man,
Yeah.
thank you, Keys. Man, that makes perfect sense. Key woke. All right, I like that. I didn't even realize that until you just mentioned it right now. It's phenomenal. Well, thank you for having me on your channel, brother. And I want to try to contribute as much as I can and as honest as I can. Because basically there's a lot of information out there, and I realize that, and there's a difference of opinion on many things, even in terms of health. But all I can do for most folks right now is just provide you how it affects me, how the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting protocol affects me, and whether or not it can apply to you as well. Because everybody is different when it comes down to it. And, it's important for us to take a step back and look and evaluate whether or not this diet can actually work for us. It comes from different perspectives. Some folks are just doing it for weight loss. Some folks are doing it to repair certain things about themselves. Like for me, it's a type 2 diabetic. As a type 2 diabetic, I use the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting protocol to actually help me manage my sugar levels. Losing weight is just second on the list. First on the list is all about managing my sugar levels, managing my type 2 diabetes to success too. All right, throw it back to you, man. I'm sorry.
No, man, that was great. That was great. I really love it. Because I'm sure my audience want to know more about you, and they want to know where you come from. Why are we talking about this topic, right? This is important. You got to know the man and know the methods and know the results, right? So that's why we're here. And where do you find Peter?
Okay. Interesting story. Just like most of all of us, Keys. Not actually. A lot of you guys have been in this game a lot longer than I have. I've heard about cryptocurrency back down in 2011 and 2012, but I didn't really think nothing of it because I thought about a digital asset being as backwards as I was. I didn't think that it was sustainable. Then I started seeing the progression of it, and then it jumped up in price in 2014, and I thought, oh no, I missed the opportunity. And then it went back down again, and for a lull for about 2 years. I say, okay, well, there's probably cryptocurrency is not going to have any existence. And then it jumped up again. And it wasn't until December of last year, December and January, till I realized, I said, oh my gosh, there's a lot more adoption in this cryptocurrency than I thought. There's a lot more people involved in this space, and I did not know a single thing about it. So I started jumping into it late January. I watched it as it went down from 20,000 and a market cap of over $800 billion at that time. And I believe it was in December and January. So I was like, oh my gosh, and that's just a fraction of other markets. That's a speckle of dust compared to other markets. But I saw the potential in it. So I started doing research. And what do you do when you do research about something? You either Google it or you go on YouTube and look for it. Unfortunately. But I did. And guess who I found of all people? Decentralized TV. And let me tell you, man, this guy, Peter, he's the real deal because not just being intelligent and smart. I didn't see him for that. I saw him for just being another guy around the on the block, just speaking to you one on one, man to man. It didn't matter what type of intelligence, how high he was in terms of his 3 master's degrees. It didn't matter. You know, what mattered was him talking to me on an equal level and me being able to understand it. That was the best part, you know. And then I don't want to say it without getting emotional, but yeah, I fell in love with the content and I fell in love. And then he introduced me to the Bitcoin.pub, the 10 days of Bitcoin, the 90X. And I started doing that. I started learning more, started becoming more of a responsible investor, a responsible trader, because before I had met him, I had jumped into the game because of FOMO. You know, I didn't understand the terms FOMO and FUD at that time, but I said, look, the market's dropped about 60%. It's my opportunity to get in. Well, guess what? It dropped another 60%. and then I thought, okay, this is as low as
strong hands, brother. Strong hands.
Strong hands. And then it dropped again. But what I found with you guys in the Bitcoin.pub and Decentralized TV and on Patreon with the Bitcoin.pub, I found, like you said, strong hands, you know, understanding that there's more to this than a speculative trade. There's more about the technology, you know, and I started getting interested. And so now I understand now the importance of cryptocurrency and how it plays in our world. And I hope how it plays in the next 10 to 15 years, how it will overtake fiat currency. I hope.
All right, buddy. That was a great answer.
Thank you.
I like that. Really give us a glimpse behind the scenes a little bit. Okay. So the next question, I guess, you know, what do you want to get out to helping others, I guess?
Okay. When it comes down to, the funny thing is when I found the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting, I found it from a friend. You know, I saw the drastic changes in her life and I thank her very much for introducing it to me. And as I applied the ketogenic diet in my context as a type 2 diabetic, I realized that my numbers had improved. What I want to show and what I want to give to other people is the fact that it's not over. You know, you have a couple of people who have given up on life, and not into that extreme sense, but who have given up on their diets, who have given up on realizing, say, well, I'm going to be on medication for the rest of my life. I can't do nothing about it, you know. And a lot of folks have come to me and asked me, what can I do to change this? What can I do to get off medication? What can I do to turn my life around? And it all starts with a well-balanced approach on how you approach your health, how you approach your meals, how you approach your life, you know. And the thing that I want to give to folks is I want to give them, I want to let them know that there's still a chance. There's still a chance if you give yourself a little bit of commitment that you can turn your life around for the better. You know, I want to let them know that there are still options in life, because let's face it, there are a lot of folks, when your health deteriorates, things like depression start playing into, you know, start coming around. When you're financially burdened and in debt, the stress level also causes depression, which leads to eating disorders, which it has a trickle down effect into other things as well. So, you know, what I always mention is, you know, just trying to find that balance. And that's pretty much what I want to give. I want to give people a fighting chance. I want to give people hope, you know, and I hope to be able to influence people by my actions, by showing people what I can do and how it would benefit me.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm one of your believers. You know, I think the videos I've watched so far, they're very, very encouraging.
I appreciate that.
And I think you're like super down to earth, and people totally would associate that. It was like, yo, I could do that, and I think there's some sense of sincerity to that.
Yeah. The funny thing is, this content creation thing it's actually it's really it's a scary thing, and I've realized that the things that I have to do in order to prove my honesty to you guys is I'm going to cross those boundaries of my fear. Shirts coming off, guys, before and after photos. This is going to be crazy. I mean, I'm going to be like, okay, every morning I'm gonna pose for the camera like I'm some model. You're gonna see all of its glory, and I am nervous to hell about it because I'm the kind of guy that wears a shirt to the beach. I'm the kind of guy that goes to a pool in 100-degree weather, and I'll put a tank top on or I'll put a shirt on because I'm so conscientious about how I look. But you know what? It has to be done. Like Peter talks about, like our group has talked about. We got to get out there and we just got to do it. We got to show by example, and we just got to prove it. Yeah. So
do by example, buddy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm right there with you.
All right.
I'm right there with you.
Right on.
And you don't have to do this alone, man. And like I said, there's like other people who have the same problems, and it takes a lot of courage to talk about it, and also kind of try to be the model for everybody. So that's hard. Thank you for doing that.
You bet, man. You bet.
Yeah, man. I'm so excited. All right. Okay. So last few questions for you. Okay. So, where do you see, I guess, what do you see in yourself in 10 years, what you'll be doing, and, why, my channel, my followers who kind of want to join your channel?
Man, that's a good question. I'd give you the simple answer, like I'll be sipping mojitos on an island, just relaxing, enjoying life. But to be honest with you, I will be 10 years from now, I'll be 52 years old. The milestones I like to achieve by 52. I want to say financial freedom. I want to say being able to shake hands with people who have listened to what I have to say, and I have made a profound impact on their lives for the better. I would love to be able to meet people, the community that follows us and has bettered their lives because of our influences. And I would love to be friends. I would love to communicate more effectively with them. 10 years, I hope I'm still in the game. I hope I'm still hustling with everybody. I hope we're still making changes. We're influencing people's lives for the better. And as much as I like to say I'd be retired and on an island, not caring about the world, there's a part of me that feels that way. But there's also a part of me that feels that I have a civil responsibility to others as well. Contribute where I can, give where I can, because it all comes back in return.
That's right. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah, I don't know if that answers the 10-year plan, but
no, it does. Like I said, even in 10 years, I think I'll probably still be doing what I'm doing,
right?
People. So money is not going to change that. Being successful is not going to change that. So well said, brother. I like that. Okay. So one of the things I want to just bring up is that the channel structure that I'm setting up for Woke, it's going to be very community based. And I want to reward the people that able to contribute a key idea, right? That help people change their life. So what I'm planning on doing with my channel is that, we'll collect a very low subscription fee to be joining the group. Every month, there will be a vote on the best key, right? On the best plan of the month that profoundly helps people. And I'll donate 50% of the subscription fees to that person.
That's phenomenal. That's a great idea.
You give back to the community, and every month we have a new key. Everybody votes, and there was a great idea every month. And whether it's the financial, health, how to get ahead in life, how to break your chain and stay awoke, help everybody. And this is gonna be great. I'm excited.
Ooh, this is something, you think about it, the way you stated it, it's giving a person another incentive besides the education that we're learning, besides the community. And that is actually a great idea. That is a phenomenal. And I will be a part of this group because I will be the key every month.
Yes. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's how you start. Hey, everybody benefits.
Right. And thinking about it, maybe just an idea, maybe you and I can function as a team and put our dedication. I will give Woke 100% of my commitment to it. And actually, if you wanted to, we can merge this into one entity, one unit where I can help where I can and do. And two heads are better than one.
Yeah.
The implementation is way better than one. And if we can build a community on that, that would be great. And I'm in it for the long haul.
I know, man. I know, brother.
I'm in it. Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I love collaborations. Like I said, I'm setting this channel to help people, right? So, I don't want to keep everything to myself because it doesn't make sense. I want to help other people. I want to incentivize people who want to help. And you know what? It's interesting. A little competition, a little bit of ideas from everybody can go a very long way.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you very much, Hafi. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're a busy man, but I would just, give my sincere thanks for doing the interview with me.
Okay.
And we'll definitely see you around. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Keys. Thank you for having me, brother.
All right, buddy.
All right. Take it easy.